What's up, guys? John Howell here, of course. Just coming out of the gym right now. Guys, it's one thing that I'm learning more and more and more. It's really early this morning. I'm learning more and more. Let me bring this thing up. Look at my phone here. Isn't technology amazing these days? Is you have to strive every day to be better. So many people out there just think that one day they're going to wake up and things are going to be better. No, for things to change, you need to change. That's why you guys see me every day, every single day. Today I was listening to probably about an hour worth of speeches from Steve Jobs, Tony Robbins, Les Brown. All these people today I've been listening to while kicking my ass. Guys, for things to change, you need to change. Now, with that process, a lot of people think that it's going to take a long time for that to happen, right? A lot of people think, oh my goodness, that sounds such a long process. And it really isn't, but you've got to commit. You have to commit to a process of change. You can't just say that, as Jim Carrey says with the Oprah Winfrey visualization thing, right? He manifested $10 million in his life. He said you can't, dream about what you want in life and then go eat a sandwich. That's what most people do. And they go, well, I'm dreaming it, it's not happening now. For things to change, you need to change. And you need to change in a way where you've got to keep pushing your boundaries. And I have found the best way to push those boundaries is in the gym. Because what happens is this, is that if you go for a run, let's just say you go for a run, and you go for a jog in the morning, like for example, just recently, all right, I'll tell you what I did this morning to push my boundaries even more. I first got into the gym and I did 5 minutes of just fast walking on the treadmill to get all my joints loose and stuff like that. Then I put the treadmill at 15 k's an hour. Sorry, I'm not sure what that is for miles for you guys in America, but 15 k's an hour. And then I also set it at, I think it was about 5 or 6 incline on the treadmill. So 5 or 6 incline. And what I did there was I went for 40 seconds on, and 15 k's an hour is quite a fast run. It's probably a slow sprint, or maybe even a medium sprint, depending on how fit you are. So it was going for 40 seconds, 20 seconds off, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Now, guys, I haven't done high interval training like that, or apart from this week, that is, for a long time. So I'm really pushing my body to get back into that fitness level. And whatever you demand on your body, you can do, but it's a mindset thing. So what I did today to push that mindset barrier even more in my life was when I was doing the treadmill run, 15 k's an hour, 5 or 6 on the incline, and I'd do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. That's 1 minute, right? I'd do that for 10 rounds or 10 minutes. Guess what happened at probably the 6th or the 7th round, 6th or 7th minute? My legs were killing. I was running out of breath because I was only getting like 20-second breaks. And my throat was getting all dry, and my heart was racing fast. And I said, I need to stop right now. I need to stop. I can't keep doing this anymore. And that's your limit. When you say you can't do it anymore, when you start to say to yourself, your mind says you can't do it anymore, that's when you have to push yourself. And so I pushed myself. I did the 7th round, the 8th round, the 9th round, and obviously finished off with the 10 minutes. But that's how I use, and that's how anyone can use physical workout to not only get you physically fit and energized and healthy, but how you push yourself in the gym, by pushing those limits in the gym or pushing yourself in the limits on a physical level, that's going to push those mental boundaries. Now, remember I said before, right, that success is not a singular act, it's a daily habit. Now, moving forward in life and moving forward, it's important for us to keep going and keep going. It's like, and I know it's hard to see this, but to see about this or think about this, but the thing is, guys, is that for some of you guys that are not doing well, because you're probably looking for the quick, short thing, Give yourself a 90-day challenge. You know, I know for things to change, you need to change. But that change doesn't have to be like over 2 years and it's a slow process. No, the harder you work, the luckier you get now. But take your time and be patient for the results. I give the example of all the time with me and my partner. You know, at the start of the year, me and her, she didn't even want to talk to me. She didn't want to touch me. She just was fuck off you, basically, right? But then what happened is within 90 days of me just doing whatever I had to do, you know, things worked out really well. I'm living with her now, I love her to death, and she's amazing. But that's what it takes, right? But things can happen much quicker than you think they are. Then you've got to keep pushing forward. You've got to keep taking action. You've got to keep moving forward. And every single day, when you feel like not doing that thing, you've got to do it. And some of you guys see my 90-day challenge that I'm doing for myself, where every day I'm thinking grateful thoughts and every day I'm visualizing what I want. Now, granted, I most of the time I do 5 minutes gratification, 5 minutes, you know, visualizing what I want. I have to be honest, 1 or 2 days out of the last 20, I think it is, very close to 20, I've missed one, but on that day I still stopped and I said, what am I grateful for? And I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, and I actually did it in the shower for about 1 or 2 minutes. And then I said, okay, what am I trying to achieve? And I visualized what I was trying to achieve, and then I said, God, help me, you know, give me the strength, give me the will, give me the persuasion, give me the brevity, whatever it takes to help these people, you know, and to generate this result now, and so on and so forth, right? And, you know, if it was for my clients and so on and so forth. So, but that's what I did on that day. But the purpose of me saying that, guys, is I have a 90-day challenge, and every day, you know, you're successful now because of everything you've done in the last, you know, 3 to 6 months. That's the reason why you're successful now. You're not doing well because of everything you've done in the last 3 to 6 months. That's just it. If you want things to change, if you want this Christmas to be better than that Christmas, then you need to start changing your daily habits and start looking at, okay, what are some things that you need to do in order for you to become a much better person? It might be a much better trader. It might be much better at fitness. Set yourself up for some challenges. Set yourself up a 90-day challenge and say, for the next 90 days, I'm going to do this. Every day I'm going to do this. It might be giving thanks. It might be, you know, 10 burpees in the morning. It might be some sit-ups just before you go to sleep. Just get your core contracted, have a nice... It might be having a big glass of water before you go to bed. It might be taking a green drink in the morning. Even though you don't like taking it, you know it's going to be good for you. You know, all these different things, you can start to say, what do I need to do? What are the small things that can equal big results? And my partner was saying that, you know, it's incredible that I don't get sick and I get worn out, I get run down, yeah. But she says that's incredible that you hardly ever get sick, and no matter what's happening around you, you just keep going and going and going and going, push, and you hardly get sick. And the reason why is because I take care of myself. I take a lot of greens in the morning. I take a lot of recovery product, which is more like, you know, helping my blood and the acid and the inflammation in my body and so on and so forth. But that's what I do. So guys, for things to change, you need to change. And if things are not working well, even if you're not doing well financially right now, there's a reason for that, because you're looking for that get rich quick. And that get rich quick is actually a slower process. Actually, it's not even a process 12 months from now. 12 months from now, if you take one person who's looking for the get rich quick or looking for that one beautiful trade and putting all the money on there, and that's probably going to lose money, 12 months from now, he's probably going to be down, blowing his counter, or not doing well at all. You take the other person who's just going to take the slow process, wait for the perfect trade, or be patient and work his ass off of doing his research on the markets, or, you know, or whatever it is for the fitness, you know, and then he steps up every single time. That's what it's all about, right? But you as an investor, as a trader, you know, one of the best things that I've learned is that I do some videos some days. I'm like, I don't know where this is going to go, but this is what's happening right now. And some people are like, oh, thanks to that, you don't know where it's going to go. I really learned a lot from this video. Fuck you, idiot. Trading is not all about that. Trading is all about, okay, you're not sure what's going on right now. It could go up, it could go down, you don't know, but this is what the pattern's forming, and so on and so forth. And we don't know what's going to happen. But what actually happens in that moment is, trader, you know, what I've learned is you're paid to wait. One of my successful investors, one of my successful mentors, he turned $5,000 or $10,000 into $3 million in 5 years. Now, how he did that, he took maybe a couple of dozen trades per year. Now, how did he do that? He said he was paid to wait. You're paid to wait for that right aha moment. You get the right aha moment, most of the trades are going to be successful. And if you wait for those setups, our fear in thinking we're not going to find a really good setup like this ever again, rushes us and gets us into that moment. And sometimes I go through the process and I got to say, stop, John, stop, look what you're doing. And you got to recognize that. So anyway, guys, this is your morning motivation for you guys. Here's some things for me. As I said to you guys, my dream right now is $3 million this year. My dream is $500,000 for my private clients. I'm running a webinar soon if you're interested in that coaching program, but I'm also going to be teaching a lot of stuff on the webinar as well too. But guys, this is my road to my best year ever. And these are things that have gone through my mind, and these are some things that I'm doing in my life to make my life the best year ever. I've got to keep pushing forward. I've got to keep taking action. And when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling out, when I'm feeling stressed, and mentally got to break through these challenges, every day you got to keep going. And over 90 days, guess what? Amazing things can happen. But if you're not doing those things every single day, then you're kidding yourself. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.